Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth and to the hopeful elect. I'm not sure I'm going to title this video, but it's just going to go into, the sudden destruction that is going to come upon this place. And, people are not going to be prepared for it. Uh, there's a lot of talks about, that the ports, those workers going on strike, and how there could be a shortage of goods, and there could be a super hyperinflation because of that. And people are just, at the end of the day, people are just not ready for what is to come. So I just want to get just a few quick precepts going into that topic. So this is First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 1, and it reads, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night." And that's exactly what it is. When Yahweh Shai returns, it's going to catch a lot of people off guard. When he's getting ready to return, when you know, when rumors of wars and pestilence and a lot of things start to take place, a lot of people are going to be caught off guard. Everyone is paying attention right now to the whole Diddy shit, and all these other distractions that are taking place right now, and are not mindful of what's to come. What the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shai have been preaching on a daily. The word that they've been pushing, that this place is coming to a downfall, and now it's time to return onto your true power. And that's for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Now is the time to return unto Yahweh Shem Shai before it's too late. Verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But brethren are not in darkness, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Because we're on our watch. We are paying it. We pay attention to the signs and the things that are happening, and because so we know that bad times are coming. The time of sorrow. Verse 5. But ye are all children of light and the children of the day, and we are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Yes, we're constantly on our watch. And the day of the Lord isn't going to catch the elect off guard, because they're always going to be watching. They're always going to be paying attention to the signs and to the things that are happening in this world. News, paying attention to the news is very important. Just not watching just not watching mainstream news, but all these other news outlets, and searching about the world's current events, because a lot of the stuff that is going on around the world, you know, it ties to prophecy. This is Matthew 25 verse 1 in the NLT. Then the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 bridesmaids who took their lamps and went to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish and 5 were wise. The 5 who were foolish didn't take enough oil for their lamps, but the other five were wise enough to take along extra oil. When the bridegroom was delayed, they all became drowsy and fell asleep. So, like it, because a lot of people think, because you know time continues to go on, that and that it has been told that the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to return. People think that it is not going to happen. They think that they have all the time in the world to get ready, but that is not so. But that is not so. We always have to stay ready and be ready, because you know we don't know what hour or day that you know that Yahweh Shai is going to return. That when that bridegroom is going to come. So verse 5, when the bridegroom was delayed, they all became drowsy and fell asleep. At midnight they arose by a shout, look, look, the bridegroom is cometh, come out and meet him. And that bridegroom is Yahweh Shai. And we are the bridesmaids. All the bridesmaids got up and prepared their lamps. Then the 5 foolish ones asked the others, please give us some of your oil, because of our lamps are going out. But the others replied, we do not have enough. We do not have enough for all of us. Go to the shop and buy some for yourselves. So, the Lord is getting ready to come, and at that last hour, when it's too late, then people are going to, especially 2/3. That's 2/3 of our people. 2/3 of our people are going to want to, then, hearken onto this truth, and pay attention to the names and the things that they've been hearing about this whole time. But it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late for them, because this judgment will be taking place, and that's going to be it for them. But the elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai are always going to be ready, and that destruction and that judgment is not going to catch them by surprise, because they were ready. This is Matthew 24, and I'll start at 36. I'll start at 20. I'll just start at 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but the words shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So only Yahweh knows the exact day, the exact hour, the exact minute that he is going to say to his son Yahweh Shai, okay, it's time to return. It's time to go get your revenge. It's time to go, save your elect. And that time is going to be like onto the time of Noah, it's going to go into right now. Verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So Noah was, prophesying, that it was going to rain and that the Lord was going to bring, severe judgment onto the world. But, our people didn't want to listen. And it's the same thing as like now that the prophets are out here, on the highways and byways, preaching the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, warning the people, about the MOTB and just, the just the lies of this wicked kingdom, and trying to push this truth. But 2/3 of our people, you know 2/3 of our people have they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear what the men of the Lord are saying. They're all wrapped up in the different scandals and things that are going on in the mainstream media. They're more in they have more interest in just having fun, and that YOLO spirit. You only live once, so gotta get it while you can. And they should be trying to get this truth. They should be getting this truth while they can, because the time is going to come when this truth is not going to be accessible. The doors of grace will be closed, and at that time it's just going to be too late. Yes, there are some that will be brought into the fold, in that last hour, but for the most part, you don't want to leave it till then, because you don't know if the Lord is going to have mercy on you like that. Just like the elect don't know if they're of the elect. So that's why we keep pushing. Verse 39, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the Son of Man be. Then shall two be in the field, one shall be taken, the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, one shall be taken, and the other shall be left. Verse 42, watch therefore, for ye not know the hour your Lord cometh. So, like I said, you just have to keep on our watch. Keep. Now we have to just build up ourselves spiritually now, because as we see, things are going to continue to get more tough and more rough. This is Mark 13:30. Verily I say unto you that this generation shall not pass till all these things are done. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, nor not the angels that are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. So basically like the same thing that I was reading in Matthew. It just backs that up, that no man knoweth. So destruction is going to catch a lot of people off guard, just like that that pandemic. You know, it was all it was just all rumor and gibberish until you know things really started to happen, and then people started to bug out. This is Joel 2 and 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai cometh, for it is nigh at hand. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to warn, we're trying to warn Israel what is to come. We're trying to tell them that that Yahushua is returning, and he's not coming back, on some love everybody shit, because that's what they push out here, in this world, that that the Lord loves everybody, he's coming back to save everyone. When he's coming back with a vengeance, and he's coming back to judge. And when Yahushua cracks those clouds and is on his chariot, people are going to tremble with fear. People are going to shit themselves, because his glory is going to be so magnificent that people are just going to be in so much fear, because they're not going to know. They're not going to know what it is that that they're looking on. People fear what they do not understand. But the elect will definitely understand, because we're going to know. We're going to know that is our power, and based off of the different signs of prophecy and the things that will have taken place leading up to that day, we're going to know that's Yahushua, and that, Lord willing, we're going to make it to the chariots, and go home, and and be with our power and rule with him alongside the rest of the men. Verse 2: a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and strong, there hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. So Lord is, he's getting ready. He's going to come. And like I said, when Yahushua comes, it's going to be a day of death. A lot of death is going to be being taken place from the different natural disasters that are going to be going on. The war is going to be going on. The chariots are going to be zapping people. The angels are going to be zapping people. So it's going to be a scary time for those who don't know Yahweh and his son Yahushua. The ones that didn't want to follow. In closing precept, this is Ezekiel 33 and 1 in the NLT, and it reads, once again a message came to me from the Lord, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Son of man, give your people this message. When I bring an army against a country, the people of that land choose one of their own to be a watchman. When the watchman sees the enemy coming, he sounds the alarm to warn the people. And I will warn you, that alarm is being sounded right now. Sounding the alarm, telling our people that destruction is coming, war is coming. That deception is coming, because this wicked devil is going to try to deceive everybody with that chip. They're going to try to deceive everyone with their technologies, with their wicked devices. Verse 4, then if those who hear the alarm refuse to take action, it is of their own fault if they die. So the ones that don't want to listen to what the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahshua are saying, when judgment comes for you, when you're going through all hell, when shit hits the fan, when you're bugging out, there's no one to blame but yourself. Because you were warned, you've been warned. And just like an old saying, my parents would say, those who don't hear will feel. So those of you who did not want to listen to the words of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, you're going to feel pain. You're going to get severely judged. Verse 5, they heard the alarm but ignored it. So the responsibility is theirs. If they had listened to the warning, they could have saved their lives. And, they could have been granted eternal life. That crown. But if the watchman sees the enemy coming and doesn't sound the alarm to warn the people, he is responsible for their captivity. They will die in their sins, but I will hold the watchman responsible for their deaths. And that's those people who know this truth, but like the ones that want to hide it, like the parable of the talents, the ones that went out there and tried to use what the Lord had given them and bring fruit in, try to bring people in this truth, versus the ones who just know this truth and just sit on it, just kind of just worrying about themselves and not warning the people. Verse 7, now son of man, I am making you a watchman for the people of Israel. Therefore listen to what I say and warn them for me. And that's what we're doing. We're warning our people what is to come. And even, me personally, I in my field of work, I work around a lot of, Jake from the different tribes, and lately I've been getting a lot of questions about, about the truth in the Bible, and it's kind of, I'm not gonna say it's weird, but it's, it kind of just shows that that those of us who know this truth, we really have something precious, and we give off a different vibration because people notice it, and when you start to, because I'm not the type to go out there and just be talking about the Bible or whatever the case may be, especially in a place of work. But I've been getting a lot of questions lately about the Bible and just different things about it, and I'm finding the more that I'm starting to speak on it, the more intrigued individuals are starting to be. So, Lord willing, that is like that is like a watchman. We gotta warn the people. And, that's our job. We have to warn them, and whether they take heed to this truth, their blood is not on our hands. We did our job. So I pray this lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Kodash, and double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. I pray this lesson was edifying. Lord willing, until the next one, Shalom.